Good morrow, friends. Welcome to a new week. What's going on with my collar there? It is the second week of doing reading vlogs, and I just wanted to say a really big thank you for everybody who was really nice about the first one. I think it was kind of rubbish as far as reading vlogs go, but you were all telling me to keep going and keep doing them, so I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see what I think. It's a pretty calm week this week. I know I'm in the office on Wednesday and Thursday, so hopefully I can give you like something new to look at. Obviously won't be filming anything in my actual workplace, but I can film around the office. Maybe if I go somewhere on my lunch break for coffee. It's just kind of nice knowing that we don't have to be locked in our houses all day every day and can actually explore some places. Already had plenty of suggestions of places to go in Oxford, which is very exciting. Quite a lot of enthusiasm from people about the idea of being able to look around Oxford through my camera. I keep on joking about how like my friends seem to be much keener to see me in Oxford than they ever did when I lived in Huddersfield. Trying not to be offended by that, but I will concede it is a much nicer city. Do I get my West Yorkshire card revoked for saying that? But no, there are just generally more things to do and to see, so I get it, and it is closer to a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends live in London. Oxford is a much easier commute than it is to Huddersfield. But yeah, I am currently on my lunch now, so I think I'm gonna go on a little bit of a walk and then have some food. Okay, slightly off topic, but I would be very curious as to what everybody's favourite biscuit is. And no, I'm not just asking this because I really want people to do my Dunkin' biscuit tag, though if you want to do it, you can. But no, my favourite biscuit are these. I picked them up during my lunch break as a treat to myself. Just need to pop a bit of milk in that tea and then we're all ready to go, starting off the afternoon. Yay. Afternoon at work, woo. Okay, random update. I had 2 of those biscuits and I regret everything. Oh, I've already got a sugar rush. This is going to be an interesting end of the workday. Okay, so I have a question for people who also make YouTube videos. It's not really specific to Booktube, but you know, obviously that's what I do. And that is, how do you guys balance putting out regular content and planning in advance so that you're not caught out without a video to upload, but also staying relevant with whatever you're talking about? Because I find it kind of hard in my brain to reconcile these two things. I like being ahead of time. I really do not like it when I'm kind of like getting down to the wire with posting a video, when I've not got any sort of backlog of content that I could be posting. In an ideal world, I'd like to be at least a week ahead on my videos, because especially at the beginning of the year, after having like the big output of Vlogmas, I ended up getting a little bit behind. And especially with moving, I felt like January, February, March, I was just like racing to get videos done for my Tuesday, Friday deadline. And also because I was wanting to post a Sunday video, even though, you know, I technically don't need to post a Sunday video, but I feel better when I do. And in fact, one of the reasons why I ended up taking 2 weeks off of filming videos was, one, because I was moving, but also because I thought giving myself a couple of weeks of not having to post anything will mean that I could get like a little backlog filmed, edited and uploaded. And then I could get back to the point where I was a few months ago of having like a week or 2 content already filmed and uploaded and just scheduled, ready to go when I needed it to go up. However, the reverse side of this is that now I'm at a point where I've got a couple of weeks of content edited and uploaded because I spent the whole weekend like really trying to edit as many videos as possible, because I had like 5 or 6 videos that were just kind of sat there. I filmed them, I'd done like some edits to them, but editing I find the worst part of doing videos. I really don't like it, so I end up procrastinating. But now I'm at a point where I'm looking at this 2 weeks worth of content that's there and I'm feeling so impatient. Like, I want people to see it now. I'm constantly kind of vacillating between these 2 emotions of wanting to have lots of content scheduled and ready to go so that I don't have to worry about like right now having to hit a deadline. But then I also just want people to see the content there and then. And I worry that by the time that video does go up that it will feel stale to me. I don't think I ever talk about stuff that's like super strict to a deadline. And I always do try and make sure that my time sensitive videos are edited, uploaded quickly. So things like my monthly wrap-ups, I'll always try and edit and upload quite quickly. But then like tag videos, recommendation videos, I'm a little looser on, which means that I don't always end up doing certain videos when like the big hype around them is. So for example, I know right now the moody book reader tag is really, really popular and I'm quite keen to do that. I think that's a really interesting tag. But I know that if I film that video this week, then you're probably not going to see it for another 3 weeks. And like technically I am okay with that. I think that's fine. I just worry that people would be like, oh, we've seen that already, like move on, grandma. But yeah, just this constant balancing of wanting to be super, super organized and super ahead of myself, but also being super impatient. I am a little child who just wants people to see what I've done now. And I just wondered if anybody else ever felt like that, and if you had any tips and tricks, or if it's just, you know, Charlotte, get over yourself. I think it might just be that. I look so pretty. Look at that hair. What a mess. I've just gotten in from work. It's been a really nice day. I've been able to be in the office today and I really like being in. I like being able to see my colleagues. And just being able to see the books that I'm working with. I was talking about it to somebody earlier today. It just weirdly makes things feel a little bit more real to actually see the books that I'm sending out to people. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what my job is, I'm now a publicity associate at an academic publisher. So fancy. And yeah, I really like it. I just like being able to see people in person because you don't really get a true sense of what somebody's working style is until you actually are in the same building with them. Everybody's been so great and so lovely, like doing things remotely and being able to talk to me over Zoom, but it isn't the same as seeing people face to face. So yeah, I really like being in the office. The only downside really is that I can't wear my dressing gown at all times. But yeah, in terms of what I've been reading, last night you might have seen I finished The Sonnets by William Shakespeare. I've been slowly trucking my way through this, and then in the past week or so I've been like blitzing through. I think I posted something on Instagram yesterday about Sonnet 141 and about how I was reading this, and you know, I'm trying to take myself seriously as somebody who's reading Shakespeare, but all I could think about was Mr. Morgan in 10 Things I Hate About You and him just rapping the first 4 lines of 141. And I have the exact same thing with Sonnet 130, where I constantly, whenever I read that, it's the one sonnet that I do know, like if you ask me to recite a Shakespearean sonnet, that's the one I've got. That's the one I've got down, but the reason that I have that down is because I have seen Catherine Tate's Red Nose Day, her skit as Lauren Cooper alongside David Tennant as her English teacher. That's the sonnet that she just drops on him. And I've just seen that Red Nose Day clip so many times that I now have Sonnet 130 memorized. So, you know, the off chance that one day I'm at a party and someone points at me and is like, Charlotte, recite a poem. I've got 130 down. But yeah, these are great. What can you say? It's Shakespeare. I've also just started reading Pandora's Jar by Natalie Haynes. I have been so excited to read this, and it's really delivering so far. I'm still only on the first part talking about Pandora herself, but I just love this. I love reading Natalie Haynes' writing. And then also you'll have seen that my Blackwell's order came through. Yeah, basically on payday I treated myself to a couple of pre-orders and this was the first one that came through. The Dictionary of Lost Words by Pip Williams. It came with a classic Blackwell's bookmark and it's signed. And yeah, I picked this up after seeing it was shortlisted for... Oh, I'm blanking on the prize. But it was a really famous historical fiction prize and I've completely blanked on the name. Not only because the premise sounded really interesting, but also it's set in Oxford and I thought, how fortuitous. So I will be getting to this some point soon. I think maybe this will be the next thing I read after I finish Pandora's Jar. The other pre-order that I made was for Ariadne, but that comes out at the end of the month, so I probably won't see that until May. But still, those are my little treats to myself. And yeah, I think the best thing to do right now, especially nobody's in the house right now, so I think my next port of call is getting a shower because no one's going to be using the water. Hey. Being a typical YouTuber, filming my face. End of the work week. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Friday night, which means Gogglebox with mum. Yeah, me and my mum have gotten into a habit of watching Gogglebox and then just chatting to each other through Facebook Messenger to make it feel like we're still in the same room with each other. So off I go. So you know how they say never go on your food shop hungry? Well, this may have happened. I regret nothing.
Good morning, everybody. I don't know if everybody is here. No, nobody's here.
Talking into a void.
We love that. We love talking into it's my favourite pastime. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. My phone tells me there's 7 people here.
Amazing.
Oh. Sorry, I just called you all the void. That was very
Well, great way to start.
Charlotte, which one did you go for in the end?
So I've gone with my Ethelred, which I've not read for. I got halfway through, and then haven't read for about a month, and we went right back in with a massacre, which is fun. Hey.
Nice and easy for a Sunday morning.
Just chill, just girly things. I finished. Yeah. I now need to work out what I'm gonna write about it and say about it. Yeah. I preferred the first one, I will say.
Hello. So it is Sunday, well, now afternoon. It was morning when I started reading sprints with Shannon and Anna. And that was a really, really lovely time because I think probably you'll see from the rest of this week, I've not felt like I've read that much this week. But doing those reading sprints, I felt like I was actually being productive. And I used that reading sprint time to finish Ethelred the Unready, which was what I was meant to finish reading last week and never picked up. So I feel like, yeah, I've done something this week. And it's been an interesting one. I don't know how much I can say I've enjoyed this. I don't know how much of it I've taken in, but I know that I'm gonna have to go over it again and again whilst I do my script for the Penguin Monarchs video. And I'll probably be supplementing this by listening to podcasts, which typically help a lot to kind of fill in any gaps that I've missed. So a video for this will be coming now. Yay. It's only been 5 months since the last one. And I was actually saying during the live stream that there's like 40 odd books in the Penguin Monarchs series, so I can't really be spending 5 months on each one. I need to pick up the pace a little bit. And then also I've been reading Pandora's Jar by Natalie Haynes. I've not finished this, I'm still only like 50 pages into it, but I am really, really enjoying it so far. And yeah, so that's been this week. So for the rest of the day I need to put clothes on because, it's 1:15 and I've still not dressed. Ignore that clock is like 15 minutes ahead. I need to edit this reading vlog so that it can go up at 5 o'clock. And I need to clean the house. Yay. We can do it. Anyway, do let me know how your reading week has gone. Any interesting books that you've gotten to? Let me know. I hope you're having a fantastic, fantastic day and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.